Hello, my lovelies. Happy Halloween! Hi. So it is the last day of Socktober, which means this is our final sock bun of the month. They've all been named after witches, and hopefully you will be able to tell from this that today's witch is Ursula, the sea witch from The Little Mermaid. Up until this point, all our witches have been real, actual people from history or are currently alive. This one is animated, but I wanted our last sock bun to be completely impractical and fun. So we're doing Ursula, and you will see why, or you've already seen because you saw the pictures. Yay. Okay, so we do need a few specialty items for this because anytime we do one of these crazy styles, there's a lot. In the undercarriage, so you need 2 sock bun forms, preferably one larger than the other. So we have the ones I've currently been using, but you can get these on Amazon. This is my old one, which is battered to death, but I've never gotten rid of her because look how much bigger she is. So I kept her. Thank goodness I did, because this is going to make our octopus head. We're going to pin it in such a way that it will look more round. So you want one larger than the other, not a lot larger, but just a little bit. Or if you don't have those available, you can always fill the top part with, if you've been saving your hair for hair rats, there you go. Just pin your hair to the top. Basically need to make a ball. So we need a couple of these. We need 2 hair ties, which all of our sock buttons need at least 2 hair ties. You're also going to need a lot of clear hair ties, and there are 2 extra items. You're going to need floral wire. This stuff, anytime I've done these, I've used floral wire. You see this is used. I've used it. It comes in various colors. We're actually using 3 different colors. It doesn't matter. Hopefully we won't be able to see it too much. But yeah, floral wire because it bends. If you're doing like Pippi Longstocking braids, or if you have ever done so in the past, you know what I'm talking about. So floral wire. And I showed you these last week, but we have googly eyes. I just epoxied them to straight pearl pins because we're just gonna jab them in and have octopus eyes. All right, so let's get started. This is what we're gonna do. We're going to make our sock, which will be these. We're going to make this. We're going to put this over here. We're going to put our hair over. This is going to require a little adjusting for me, and you guys don't want to be here forever, I don't imagine. So I am going to slide them on. I'm going to pin this to themselves in a fashion, and then try and get everything smooth, and then put a ponytail holder over it. And then I'll be back. Because after that, we have to measure our wire to see how long they need to be so we can trim accordingly. And we need to make 8 legs because an octopus has 8 legs. I am really hoping I have enough wire for it. If we end up with a sextopus, that happens, it only has 6 legs, I will be really upset because I want 8 legs. So let's do all the measuring, get this part done, and then I'll show you the next step. Okay, back in a sec. Alrighty, dolls. So we have our body of our octopus all done up. Not too bad. Good enough. We're making an octopus on our head. It's not going to be perfect. So, your hair, you need to separate it into 2, right? Now, we are going to make 9 braids. Torrin octopus has 8 legs. Yes, but we need one final one to cover up this and our wire. So when you separated it, hopefully one section's a little thicker, or just take a little chunk of your 2 sections. As in, I'm going to take this little piece here and make it its own braid. That's all nice and even. So you need 9 braids. Now this braid can be whatever you want it to be. I am just going to do rope braids. All of these I'm making are going to be rope braids because they are the fastest. Now, if you would like your octopus legs to be English braids, then make English braids. It's all completely up to you. So I'm going to braid this real quick just so he's all done and out of the way, because all the rest of these braids are going to be wired. I've done these in the past. I've done some wired styles just because wires, you can do fun, weird things with your hair. So, yeah, I'm going to braid this, finish this. Little rope braids always take longer than big rope braids. But yeah, this is to camouflage all of our works up there in the middle. So when you measure your wire, you need it to be twice the length of your hair, because we need to wind it around this for stability for the arms. Like, you don't just, it shouldn't just be like from here to the bottom. It has to be from the bottom to here, around one wrap around, and then back to the other side. Now, I can't give you exact inches because our hair is not the same length. My hair might be a different length than yours. Yours could be longer. Yours could be shorter. So you have to just kind of eyeball it, measure it yourself. Err on the side of caution, measure it a little long, because you can always trim off. And then you can just save that wire for later, because we do all kinds of fun stuff. There's all sorts of interesting things. I made a mohawk with wire. I made that tree the one year, and I have seemed to have misplaced my clear hair ties. So let me get my clear hair ties, and I'm going to get all of my wires wrapped around, and then I'll come back and show you how to braid on the wire. And then it's braid-a-palooza time, because we've got a lot of braiding to do. All right. Oh, Beachy Dubs, if you don't want your octopus to be off to the side, you can put them straight in the center of your head. You can put them on the back of your head if you want. I'm going to the side. It's very JoJo Siwa. Okay, so we have our metal, our wires. So what you want to do, now your braids will shrink up as you braid, but you do want to, since mine is off to the side, this side is longer than this side, as it were. But I'm going to go like this, and then we'll go from the back. I'm going to wrap around like so. That makes this side really short. I might have cut this one a little too short. Let me grab one of my other ones. I cut the other ones longer. I still have some stuff left. Yeah, this one's better. Okay. But it has to be around this base, y'all. You have to have it around a base, or it's just, it won't work. So there is our first piece. I'm going to go ahead and put all my wires on. So you have your wire, you put it in the center of your two strands, and then you just rope braid like you normally do. Twist, wrap. As you wrap, you need to pull it behind the wire. So twist, wrap. Do you see? You just, hopefully, I'm sorry, I'm making clanky noises. As you rope braid, you just have to braid behind the wire so that your hair is surrounding the wire, and that way you don't see the wire. Hopefully this makes sense. Think of it like a maypole with the ribbons around the outside. Some of you have no idea what a maypole is. Because it was pretty much out of fashion even when I was a child, but I remember it in elementary school. So, but as you see, then we'll be able to bend this. Ah, cool. Alrighty, y'all. That took umpteen million years. Even though rope braids fast, these were not. So, what did I end up doing with the ends? You can cut them off, you can do what you want. But what I ended up doing was I twirled them up, and then I took my clear hair ties and just kind of tie them around the twirls, etc. Are they the most beautiful things in the world? No, but it's a little bit of whimsy. All right, so now we have to arrange it all. First things first, our little itty bitty braid, we did first. We're going to just wrap around the middle here, like so, pin her down, and be done with that one. Like so. Okay. All right, now we kind of have to look at our arms and see what we're working with, because I ended up with 2 on this side that are pretty short. And then I've got, of course, the longer ones. So I think what I'm going to do is move these shorter ones kind of to the front. So let's see, it'll be like 1, 2. So I'm going to take one of the ones on this side and kind of pull it over to this side. All right, so we have to arrange. How you want these to look is completely up to you. I'm sort of going in a one of these. Then we'll do like this. This is the nice, can we twirl them a little bit? Yeah. The nice thing about, kind of want to make them match a little bit. Okay. Oh, that might be a good way to go. Is kind of twirl them up like so and then pull them out. Is that gonna, no, it looks better the way I had it. Yeah, you just need to do them the way you want to do them. We have them on wires. So BT Dubs, if you are wanting more of a, if you'd rather this be a spider, then you just have to do your arms kind of in like this sort of fashion. Kind of a straight up and down. Oh, this one's really heavy and my hair is long, but it would be more of like that. However, I am doing octopus, not spider. Both have 8 legs, so, you know, adjust accordingly. However you would like yours to be. But since this is an octopus, it needs to be definitely more rounded, as it were, and less kind of spiky the way spiders are. Okay. This one, we're going to go up in the back. Da, da, da. Yeah, this one's a little shorter, so let's take the long one. Move him more towards the back. This is just the arranging portion. Like I said, this is y'all. You do you, however you want to do you. It's an octopus, so however you think he's gonna go. Yeah. This is definitely, like I said, this is not practical. Hopefully you guys, you know, recognize as such that this is completely not practical in any way, shape, or form. Practicality is not what I was going for. I was going for an octopus on my head. All right. Yes? Yes. All right. Almost done. And I think that looks pretty good. Joe will be very excited to see this. Our coup de grace is our eyeballs. Oh, it busted. Man, okay, hold on. I apparently did not let that cure long enough. I need to bend down, so cut so I don't bash everything and then eyeballs go in. Give me just alrighty. I fixed it. I just used UV epoxy. There is our, there's an octopus. I think it looks like an octopus. Let me get my mirror. This is going to be hard to keep it in frame. Is it comfortable? When you have anything this high, it's of course pulling on this side, but this is not a practical hairstyle. Could you do it for one evening? As you see, it's just a sock bun. Yes. Yeah, you can deal. There it is. Do, 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 do. Like I said, you can also use this as a spider. You probably wouldn't need to make this section quite as big. Since the spider body can be very small, like a daddy long leg with long legs, so you wouldn't have to make this as big. But since this was going to be an octopus, I needed to. Also, I bought those giant eyeballs to put on him. Googly eyes. So there we have it. This is our, as you see, it moves, but it doesn't, they bounce, but they'll stay where you put them, basically. So, yes, this is the final sock bun of Socktober. This is the Ursula variation because the bottom half of Ursula is an octopus, so we just put one on our head. Alrighty, hopefully you enjoyed this. I don't expect any of you to try this. BT dubs, this one I'm pretty sure that nobody is gonna do. But if you ever just find yourself needing to have an octopus on your head, you know how to do it now. And or spider, like I said, it's still 8 legs. You can do this spider-like, you just make these a little more pointy and less woo, like so. Any hoodles. I hope you enjoy this and laugh as it were. And I will see you guys in about a week. Alrighty, I love you guys. Have a great weekend. Happy Halloween. Bye.